see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
The temperatures are rising in the UK. It's been a sunny Sunday so far, and yesterday was a very, very sunny Saturday for Crystal Palace, who have found their way to Wembley. Today it is a mixture of Premier League action and FA Cup action. First, Bournemouth are against Manchester United. Next.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. Incredible! I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
So just the two games in the Premier League then here today on Super Sunday, and we are only going to do one of them, and that is Bournemouth, who take on Manchester United, kicking off at 2 o'clock in the Premier League. A good afternoon to you all, guys, and welcome back aboard here to Real Football. My name is Tom, and I'll bring you the watch-along to everything for AFC Bournemouth, who take on Manchester United live in the Premier League. If you do our watching on a replay, please do make sure that you're leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed for everybody's joy here today. Kick-off coming your way at 2 o'clock, Premier League once again. I hope we're all doing well. And we've got what is 80-90 game in the house nice and early on. What United. He loves the cutscene. Appreciate that. I'm lagging, am I? Well, it can't be my mic because my mic is working fine. I don't know, man. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I don't know. Am I lagging? Let me know in the chat down below. But yeah, a sunny Super Sunday. We got bets. We got everything we could possibly need. We got bets. We got all the usual kind of crap. And yes, later Liverpool are playing Spurs in the supposed big game of the weekend. Yeah, we ain't interested in that crap. Today's Accra Insurance will return £9.65 80p stake. We've got Bournemouth to draw against Manchester United, AFC Fiorentina, Inter Milan, Birmingham City and Liverpool all to win. £9.65 will be returned to my back stick from a 50p stake, making the profit margin £9.50. Price boost, single Sunday enhanced ACCA. It's Manchester United, Nottingham Forest and Liverpool all to win. So if all three of those teams win here today, we'll have no complaints, with £17 being returned to my pocket. Bet builder for Manchester City's FA Cup semi-final against Nottingham Forest is under 6.5 goals. Nottingham Forest to win or draw. Chris Wood to have at least one shot on target, and Omar Mamouche again to have at least one shot on target. 50p for £2.10 on that one. Forest to qualify, 50p for £1.50. And double chance bet on the bet builder, £4.80, by the way, will be returned off of a £1 stake. Bournemouth to win or draw. Casemiro to receive a card in this game. Both teams to score and under 6.5 goals. And finally, as well, we've got the Coral Football Super Series live and in play for the Nottingham Forest game later. I've gone who will win this match. I've gone for a draw. I've gone for the first goal to be scored in the second half. I don't think there'll be any goals in the first half. 7 to 8 corners in the match, and 4 players to be carded. Now, I could be completely wrong with that, but yes, that's what I've gone for in the Coral Football Super Series. Yeah, that is a chance to win £100. Kamar is in. How you doing, Kamar? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Right then, folks, it is 1:49 in the UK. Let's get you your team news and your match information for Bournemouth, who take on Manchester United. Here we go. It is a rather shortened game week this weekend. There are only, I believe, 8 Premier League fixtures this weekend. That's because 2 of them were rescheduled to midweek because FA Cup participants were one of Crystal Palace and Aston Villa, who got through to the final yesterday. Forest's game has been moved to Thursday, so yeah, it's actually a 9-game week then. Yeah, it's a 9 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. 3, 5, 7. Oh, 8. Sorry, guys. It's an 8. Yeah, it is an 8-game week, not 9. And yes, Forest's game has been rescheduled to Thursday, when they play Brentford, 7:30 kickoff, live on Sky against Brentford. Oh, I'm going to go 4-0 to Spurs. And I'm going to go 1-1 for this game, to be fair. I think 1-1. I think 1-1. But let me know in the chat. And we'll go through what are the impacts today for Bournemouth and for Manchester United. Well, for Bournemouth, they can move on to 52 points with a victory here against Manchester United. That would put them above both Fulham and Brighton, who have both already played, and on to 8th position, and to within 5 points of Aston Villa, and to within 8 points of Nottingham Forest and Chelsea, and to within 9 points of Manchester City. Bournemouth, yes, they are playing Manchester United. Manchester United can move themselves on to 39 points with a draw here. That would put them 1 point above Everton and 2 points behind Wolves. Now, if they do win the game here, Manchester United, they will move on to 41 points, level on points with Wolves, and just by goal difference, yes, they will go above Wolves into 13th. But only just. And Wolves had another pulsating win yesterday against Leicester. That is their 6th straight victory. And out of the 3 relegated teams, Southampton came the closest to getting themselves a victory or a draw. Southampton played out a narrow defeat in the end to Fulham, but held the lead for the majority of that game, whilst Ipswich and Leicester both suffered 3-0 defeats, and the win for Newcastle against Ipswich confirmed Ipswich Town's relegation yesterday. And if Ipswich had got a win at St James's Park, they could have stayed up because West Ham lost. But that is the end of the journey. That is the end of the journey for Ipswich Town. Burnley, Leeds United, and hopefully Coventry City, but I don't know yet, will replace the 3 promoted teams from last season who've been relegated this season. Yeah, well, I think they'll go next season. I think West Ham will go next season. Liverpool can win the title by beating Spurs later. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It was crazy, wasn't it? Yeah. It will. It'd be mad. It'd be madness, mate. It'd be madness. So, yes, Liverpool against Spurs. You can enjoy that one later on Sky, but I presume only Liverpool fans will be watching that game. I don't even think Spurs fans will watch that game. I don't know, but there you go. We're not going to be involved with it. Nottingham Forest against Manchester City is where you'll want to be if you are not a Liverpool or Spurs fan later. Live on ITV1, ITVX. For Scottish viewers, it's STV, the STV Player. Here we go then, your team news of Bournemouth against Manchester United. So let's just quickly go over firstly to the recent meetings. Now, as you can see, Bournemouth have not recorded a home victory against Manchester United of recent. However, in the last 2 fixtures at Old Trafford, they have put a 3-0 win got themselves a 3-0 win at Old Trafford. 2 seasons consecutively, Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. But Bournemouth lost in 2023 at home to Manchester United, and were defeated 3-0 as well in that same season at Old Trafford. But they did, of reason, pick up a 2-2 draw last season against United, but no home victory for Bournemouth against Manchester United recorded of recent. So it does tend to be a fixture that Bournemouth like to play away from home. I've got Coca-Cola. Diogo Dalot is out. Right, well, let's go through the team news. Here we go. Kepa Arrizabalaga begins in goal for the Bournemouth side, who are looking to get that rare home victory against Manchester United. They do well at Old Trafford, but not so much at the Vitality against this United side. Dean Huijsen, Milos Kerkez, Adam Smith and Ilya Zabani playing the back four. Then the midfield is split into two parts, a defensive two of Alex Scott and Tyler Adams plays behind the attacking three of Dongo Ouattara, Justin Kluivert and Antoine Semenyo leading the front there by himself. He's the lone striker with Adelson on the bench. For Bournemouth is Will Dennis, Marco Senesi, Julio Soler, Julian Araujo, James Hill, Lewis Cook, David Brooks, Marcus Tavernier and Daniel Jebison. 3-4-2-1. Manchester United formation sees Andre Onana begin in goal. The back three of the match winner, of course, in extra time for Manchester United against Lyon in a 5-4 thriller. Harry Maguire alongside Lenny Yoro and Luke Shaw getting a rare start. Nasser Mazraoui is in the midfield alongside Patrick Dorgu, Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo, but the front three is Bruno Fernandes, Rasmus Højlund and Alejandro Garnacho. There is no Amad Diallo and there is no Diogo Dalot available to Manchester United today. Also, Joshua Zirkzee, I believe, is out for the rest of the season after picking up a hamstring injury a couple of weeks ago. Tom Heaton, on the bench alongside Victor Lindelof, Johnny Evans, Harry Amas, Tyler Fredrickson, Mason Mount, Christian Eriksen, Manuel Ugarte, Chido Obi are all on that bench. There is, as I said, no Joshua Zirkzee, no Diogo Dalot, and no... Who else was there? Rubbish football, you mean? We're going to see some beautiful football from Nottingham Forest later when they play Manchester City for a chance to go to Wembley once more in the FA Cup final to play Crystal Palace in the fight for the FA Cup silverware. But yes, Liverpool later, if they avoid defeats against Spurs, will find themselves with the silverware clinched, much to my disgust. And I'm sure that many Liverpool fans and Spurs fans will be indulging on today's 4:30 Premier League kickoff. But for everybody else, I would guarantee that they are going to be watching Nottingham Forest when they play City in the FA Cup. I've got no biscuits, and it is a lovely summer's day. There is no heater on. We're just sitting back. We're enjoying the sun. The weather is starting to heat up. Yes, I believe I only put about £3 down today, £2.50, whatever it was. I think I put £2.50 down. I can't be sure with that. So in this game, if Bournemouth win or draw, and Casemiro gets a yellow card or a red card, both teams score and the goal count stays under 6.5, then I will get that profit zone already activated. £4.80 is the max return of today's bet builder for this game. But there are plenty of slips, and of course, we know where the profit is. If United, Forest, and Liverpool all win, then £17 will come my way. And then again, we've got an Acca Insurance live and in play as well. And that one, once again, is worth £9.65. Draw we're looking for in this game for Bournemouth and Man United, Fiorentina, Inter Milan, Birmingham City, and Liverpool all to win. Well, the Vitality isn't grand and it isn't big, but it does host big occasions and it has got a loyal fan base. How will that loyal fan base feel after today's game against Man United? Because recent form has dipped for Bournemouth. They haven't scored a goal in the last couple of games, I don't think. It's going to be an interesting one. Well, let's see. Here we go. And we are off. We are running. Here we go. And the Cherries got an early throw. The ball sent in there, and Kirkes it's come out to on the edge of the box. And that's sent in. Semenyo got the touch. It's a goal kick. Positive-ish start from Bournemouth. Up front straight away. Not a bad ball into the box. Not too much threat, though, imposed on Man United with that particular attack. But I'm sure there'll be many more chances for them to score. We're only in the first minute. Kirkes. And here comes United on their first real attack of the game, I think. It might just be their first, let alone real. And here's Mazraoui to Bruno Fernandes. United are in a full white kit today, with shades of black and red on it, but not much. And that is defended well by the Cherries. Back forward though by Maguire. Really powerful, and that is going to be a foul, I think. It was Mainu, the offender. And Kobbie Mainu, well, after a breakthrough season last season, he has been a bit under the radar, not so exciting this season. But would you say that now for Manchester United, he's kind of back in the limelight a bit more? Because he was a wonder kid last season, let's not lie about it. Oh, ball in was a good one. It was a really good ball in, and Ebenilson was on the stretch. What a ball by Ouattara. What a ball. Fizzed right across. All focus on Tuesday. Yes, we are not going to be watching Liverpool later, are we, Charlie? We're going to be fully focused on Forest against Manchester City today. And then, yes, all the focus on Tuesday for us Arsenal fans, of course. Neither one of us were lucky enough to grab a ticket, though. We will be watching the Forest playing Manchester City. And the Liverpool fans are salty about it, but we are very happy with our decision. And then we prepare for next season with a 340 million transfer budget, which is not a bad bit of chunk of money. Gary Neville's out there at Anfield in the tinted sunglasses.
Jones, Sturridge, Redknapp, all had the shades on, and they just didn't think, they didn't bank. Sorry, Ben, you just killed your brand. They didn't bank on the bank, delivering with such excellence. So, Jones, all had the shades on, and they just didn't.
Here is Ouattara in the 7th minute. The ball in. Didn't really pose much threat.
Sturridge, Redknapp, all had the shades on, and they just didn't think, they didn't bank. Sorry, Ben, you just killed your brand. They didn't bank on the bank, delivering with such excellence. So, Jones, Sturridge, Redknapp, all had the shades.
Yeah, Neville is Ancelotti I think is going to be the next Brazil manager. Who's the ref? Peter Banks. Not a bad choice. So here's Luke Shaw. The game that has had a rather subduedly quiet start. Casemiro. Mainu fed it through, but there was no clear-cut chance for Manchester United again. Yes, it wasn't the most thrilling of games last season, was it, this one? Manchester United visit to the Vitality. I had higher hopes today, but it might finish 0-0. Mainu, it's a good run, and Mainu's shot is straight at Kepa Arrizabalaga this time. Now Bournemouth look to break. Well, will there be sunshine today for Bournemouth against Manchester United, I wonder? By the sun and the sea. Because the sun is shining. They're by the seaside. Will they get this job done then? So, 11.5 minutes gone. 0-0. Bournemouth have got a free kick here. Oh, still alive. A few players stabbing a foot out at it. And that baby's at Wembley. Torres ball. So it's going to be another set piece for Bournemouth. Throw in. Kirkez. Hoytson. And Ilya Zabani. Tara. It's knocked down well. Alex Scott took a tumble. Was he fouled though? Oh, it's Casemiro's 100th start for United today. Didn't realise that. Well, I need his to be booked on his 100th appearance. Start, whatever it is for United. Another Bournemouth free kick. Seen many shots, have we? Sent in again, and Houchen was greeted by Nana's gloves as he tried to poke the ball in. Garnacho, not a bad effort there from him. And we were close there, close to the first goal. Like I said, there's not been many shots in this game. But he put his foot through that one. It was not a bad effort at all. Just strikes it the wrong side of the post in the end. Well, this one's quiet. Let's take a check on our Fiorentina and Inter Milan scores in the Italian Serie A, which of course are both part of our AC insurance today. And I can inform you that Fiorentina do lead Empoli by 1-0 inside the 15th minute through a 7th-minute goal from Adling. That's Fiorentina 1, Empoli 0, and Inter Milan currently level pegging in goalless against Roma, but they've been dominating in the first 16 minutes or so, and not a single shot from Roma. And here, we haven't had a goal in England, I don't think, but there is a goal at Stevenage, who are playing Rotherham United in League One. So Rotherham United are ahead at Stevenage. I can inform that to you as we speak. Number with the opener inside 8 minutes, and it's 1-0 to Rotherham at Stevenage. Maguire was coming in round the back, and yeah, Charlie's not going to be happy. Rotherham United are ahead at Stevenage. I'm surprised you're not there, Charlie, to be honest with you. And Fraser's here. Fraser, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard, mate. 3 o'clock, Birmingham City playing Mansfield. Yes, I've got them down to beat Mansfield as well. Women's Super League, it's 6-1 to West Ham women at Crystal Palace. And Everton's women lead Brighton's women. Leicester's women play Manchester City's women. Don't remind me. So yes, what a scoreline, by the way, at Palace there. Palace's women are losing 6-1 to West Ham's women. But Stevenage 0, Rotherham 1. We're not going to have a happy Charlie in the chat. Stevenage appeared to dominate the first couple of minutes, but then, on the attack momentum, but then Rotherham had a large period of domination. In about the first quarter of that domination, they got the goal. And the first bit of green for Stevenage has just come back up now on the attack momentum. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. No. No trophy for Spurs. No. I told you, I will give up the champion. No. I will give up winning the Champions League for Spurs not to win a trophy. I've told you this. I've told you this. I've told you this so many times. Yeah, I will give up the Champions League trophy for Spurs to not win a trophy. No. I want that trophy cabinet to say... I mean, there's more chance anyway of Crystal Palace winning the Champions League in the next 10 years. I'm not even being funny. Oliver's here. There's more chance of Crystal Palace winning the Champions League in the next 10 years than there is Spurs winning any trophy. But yes, Palace are close to silverware. What a win for the Eagles at Wembley yesterday. And, hello. Out of completely nowhere, VAR check in progress. We're checking for a red card for serious foul play. And Adam, yeah, that is not great. I thought that did not look good from Adams, but it's a yellow. Yeah, all right. You're not going to win anything now. This will be your... Oh, and well. Bournemouth were just about to have a man sent off, but instead they get a goal. And Semenyo gives them the lead. You Reds. Of course I want Forest to get through. I want Forest to win it. No, nothing against Palace, but I do want Forest to win the trophy. That Ipswich game, that was great, man. Honestly. That Ipswich game. I won't forget that Ipswich game that I went to. Bloody hell. No trophy for Spurs. I've told you this. I will give up the Champions League trophy for Spurs not to win a trophy. No, United are going to win the Europa League. It'll be United who win the Europa League this year. United. Arsenal to win the Champions League. United to win the Europa League. Chelsea might just win the Conference League. FA Cup winners Nottingham Forest. No offence, Oliver. Arsenal or Barca, mate? Arsenal or Barca? It'll be one of Arsenal or Barca. Inter are getting knocked out by Barca. Really, mate? Because we've got the highest chance. We're the favourites. My football club are the favourites to win that trophy. It's like a high boot from Casemiro, doesn't it? Unfortunately, he is. He got dragged into supporting the wrong football club. Haaland's getting the Ballon d'Or this year, mate. It's going to be Haaland who gets the Ballon d'Or, I think. But we're the favourites. Not Inter. We are. I have Barca beating Inter. Cool, you're going to get beat by Spurs today. You're going to lose to Spurs today. Ha ha. Not necessarily. We have the chance to win 2 pieces of silverware. Because guess what? If we win the Champions League, we get to win the Super Cup as well, potentially. And you guys just getting one lousy Premier League for saying that I want it. Nope. Ain't happening. It'll be United's trophy. Trust me. Oh, but I thought that didn't count as a trophy, mate. Hang on a minute. Thought it didn't count. And anyway, you'll lose in the Community Shield, mate. You will lose in the Community Shield. Yeah? Because Forest, more than likely, will win the FA Cup to play you in the Community Shield, and you will lose. Oh, hang on a minute. 2 trophies for Arsenal, 2 for Forest, 1 for Liverpool. Ooh! Be great, wouldn't it, man? I might go to the Community Shield this year, you know. Might see if I can get a ticket. Be a nice day out of Wembley. Two for Forest, 2 for Arsenal, 1 for Liverpool, and 1 for Newcastle. I've told you this. 2 for Arsenal, 2 for Forest, 1 for Liverpool. And 1 for Manchester United. Can you imagine? Oh, hang on a minute. United win the Europa League. We win the champs. United will have the chance to win more trophies than you this season. Oh, dear. That'd sting, wouldn't it, if United won more trophies than Liverpool this season? That is possible, by the way. That is possible. United can win more trophies than Liverpool this season, potentially. Because, of course, United, if they win the Europa League, will have a chance to win another trophy. They will. They absolutely will. If the second leg's at Old Trafford, they'll win it. Manchester United 4, Spurs 0 in the final. Revenge for the 3-0 defeat at Old Trafford. Barcelona versus Arsenal final. In fact, no, alphabetically it'd be Arsenal-Barca, it doesn't matter though. I cannot wait for Liverpool to only win 1 trophy this year. If Forest gets the Community Shield, I'll go to it. Probably won't go to the FA Cup final, but I might go Community Shield this year. Nice little day out at Wembley. Don't forget, if you lose today, we still have a chance to win the title. Spurs to win 4-0 at Anfield today. Just like they beat Manchester City 4-0 at the Etihad, they're gonna do the same thing today. They won't. They won't. Yeah, but you won't have you won't win a trophy ever again after this one. Yeah, you'll have 1 trophy this year and then no more trophies forever. Straight for a return out of that one. to get a response here. United, Mainu, deflection on that shot. And it will go for a corner. I was born. I'm older than you, mate. What are you on about? I think I'm older than you. Yeah, I think you're 18. I think I'm 19. I'm closer to 20 now, nearly. Not the point, anyway. The point here is that Manchester United have a chance to equalise from a corner. Bruno Fernandes over it. Delivery is a good one. Yoro came in on it. Goes back out to the skipper. And it's going to be hit by Mazraoui. And it's going to be followed up. And a big deflection. And I think that's going to be a corner. Kepa tried to catch it, but he got a touch. He couldn't. I think it's another corner. Bruno Fernandes. It's not a great delivery. Comes out to Mazraoui again. Forward by Shaw. Bruno Fernandes on the right. Good movement. And he's got the overlap of Mazraoui if he needs it. Cleared as far as Dorgu. All of those are wrong. Manchester United, UEFA Europa League winners. Liverpool. Arsenal, Champions League plus Super Cup. And Nottingham Forest, FA Cup plus Community Shield. Garnacho has made the run. Is he going to dink it? Kepa got a touch. He tried to dink it over him. Did Garnacho. Focus on your game today. Leave us alone. You got knocked out, mate. In the knockout stages. Maguire was being held in a tussle. It's good work by Mazraoui. Shaw with the crosser. Oh. Seven minutes to go in this first half. Bournemouth 1, United 0 so far. My score prediction was 1-1 for this game. We did. We're very proud of it. Do you know you've never beaten Real Madrid by any more than 3 goals on an aggregate score? And we beat them by 4 goals on aggregate score. And I do not remember the last time Liverpool won at the Bernabeu. Do you? Give it a rest. Suck it up, mate. You've only got one chance to win a trophy. You're only going to get one trophy, and then you won't win another one ever. Not a bad cross, but nobody was there to connect with it. Did you fuck? Excellent from Yoro. Studies ground well. And brings United on the front foot. Mainu. I'm not interested, mate, because you guys are rubbish. Everton are better than Liverpool right now. But I know you're just salty, mate, because I'm not covering you later. I'm not even going to be watching you. Better than you. You watch, final day of the season, you're going to lose 5-0 to Palace. Promise you that. You're going to lose 5-0 to Palace. Watch. Just like all those years ago, well, not all those years ago, it was about 2 years ago, when on FIFA, I played against my brother, stepbrother, and I used Crystal Palace as my team. We went to Anfield, and I beat you lot 5-0 with them. Yes, I once upon a time I did do a career mode with Crystal Palace, and I got them to beat Liverpool 5-0 at Anfield. It was hilarious. Don't forget the 12-1. Don't forget the 12-1, mate. Don't ever forget the 12-1. That was hilarious. And we own you. Yeah, we own you. Yeah, I agree. Nope. Almost at half time. The Vitality still. Bournemouth lead 1-0. Semenyo's goal. The difference here. Yara got rid of it. Here's Hoyland. Have support, and it's a throw-in. So there's going to be a minimum how much at a time? I'm going to say about 2 or 3. 2. Two minutes of added time at the end of the first half. Mainu. Almost past the first minute of the added time. Back minute and 10 to go. Here's Garnacho. Chance for United. Opens up the space. Good effort, but just wide. Yeah, he does all right. Garnacho slips inside that little pocket of space and gets the shot away. Rice nicely wraps his foot around it. Just off target. It looked like Kepa had it coming anyway, though. We're almost at the halfway stage. I would love to be in Bournemouth right now, you know. Just sunny and lovely and warm and beaches. And that's the half-time whistle. And Bournemouth through Semenyo's goal in a first half that wasn't the worst, but wasn't the best either. Lead by goal to nil. Half-time score. Bournemouth 1. United 0. Oh. Yes, 1-0 to Bournemouth at half-time. I tried my best to hold in that sneeze, but I couldn't. Hey! He's made it in the fan zone. He is not. It's a bit boring. It's a bit boring, the game. But the good news is you are not hungover and you have managed at 2:49 to get yourself to Anfield. Well done. I am impressed with you. You have not let your alcohol habits get the better of you. Good man. Fight it. Fight that hangover and just drink yourself silly even more. Yeah, just drink more and the hangover will go away. But then it will get worse tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. If you're hungover, drink more and you'll be okay. Soon, Charlie. Very soon. Very soon, Charlie, we will be, hopefully, with all fingers crossed, the UCL champions this year. We know what we are, soon to be champions of Europe. And Liverpool will never, ever again sing that. I'm just joking. Yeah, we all know that one day you'll win it again. Maybe in 2300, don't know. I know, 2100. Do you know what year I'll be in the year? Do you know how old I'll be in the year 2100? I'll be 94. Yes, I will be a 94-year-old man in the year 2100. But that's a long, long way away. We don't need to think about that anytime soon. Look at the red smoke. Look at it. Oh, dear. We know what we are. We know what we are. We're Arsenal through and through. Don't you worry. Straight away, when this match ends, we're flicking over to ITV1, where we can enjoy Nottingham Forest against Manchester City. The only thing that I will listen to from Sky Sports after this match is the Gary Neville podcast. Because there will be a Gary Neville podcast, I can guarantee you that. There will be a Gary Neville podcast, I can guarantee you that. And I don't believe that Jamie Carragher is at Anfield today. I don't think Jamie Carragher's there. Can you imagine Jamie not being there? Our worst nightmare. Yes, on Sky Sports. That's why we're going over to ITV, mate. Yeah, not for Corrie. No. No, Corrie's tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Woohoo! Quite for a bit of that. Blixie! Spurs, what do you mean 1-0? Spurs are going to win 4-0, mate. Yeah, any team that wins at the Etihad can win 4-0. Honestly, yeah, they won 4-0 at the Etihad. They could do the exact... Oh, my God. It's all started now. Absolutely. I can guarantee you that later on, after Forest have probably beaten Manchester City, you guys will be in here going off like a bomb. Hopefully, though, Tottenham Hotspur can deliver a shock to deny. You never know. They won 4-0 at the Etihad. They won 4-0 at the Etihad. Just saying. They beat City 4-0. They could do something similar on this day. Let's see. Oh yeah, lad babies at Wembley. Is Cara at Sky? On Sky? I don't think is Jamie not on Sky today. Genuinely, that would be a criminal if Jamie wasn't on Sky, wouldn't it? You can leave my UCL alone, thank you, mate. You guys got knocked out, mate. Thank you very much. What? What? Mate, honestly, yeah, right. I didn't even go to it, mate, yeah? You know when I said I walked past it briefly, yeah? Mate, honestly, I diverted past... Yeah, I know. I diverted past Anfield on the way to Goodison. I saw... Well, I had my GPS tell me I was getting near it, and I just closed my eyes and walked past. And went straight to Goodison. Didn't think about Anfield. If it was the Etihad, I would have probably stayed there for a bit. Because, like I said, we don't hate Manchester City. Arsenal and Man City are just friends that bicker. So we don't mind going... As Arsenal fans, we don't mind taking a trip to the Etihad. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, you can have a guess. I think I'm like 5 foot something. That's heavy. There you go. This is my, well, I'm standing as far back to the bed as I can. You can't tell, can you, really, because I'm on camera. Hang on a minute. That's about my height. $5'7", am I? I hate them, yes. They are my second most hated team in the world. Oh, yes, mate. This is what I'll be doing, mate. Yeah, when the Guard of Honour's on, mate, just literally turn my back. And I'll wear an Arsenal shirt as well. And then when I get the signal from somebody that the Guard of Honour is over, I will just go, let's get started then. Right, I'm not looking at Anfield right now. I don't want to see it. Thank you very much. Don't want to see it. Boo! Move that off my picture. Move it off my picture. Get it away. Don't want to see it. Thanks. Get it away. Move it away. Tom don't want to look at Anfield. Tom don't want to look at that horrible stadium. I only want to look at the Vitality Stadium in Wembley today. It's gone. There we go. It's gone. We're back to the view of Bournemouth. Look at that view. Gorgeous. The worst. We're watching the Forest against Manchester City. You Reds! Forest are rocking all over the world. Yeah, da 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 da. Rocking all over the world. Mate, that's exactly what we sung, mate. Yeah. As soon as Sal saved that penalty, just rocking all over the world, mate. It was brilliant. There's no Jamie Carragher, by the way, at Anfield today on Sky. There's no Jamie Carragher. Can you believe it? Jamie has bailed out. Jamie is nowhere to be seen at Anfield. He instead is with Nicola Carragher, apparently, his wife. I can't believe that. Jamie's not at Anfield, but Gary is. Neville's there. Carragher ain't. Well, well, well. I don't know what surprises me more. Neville's there or Carragher ain't. Nevertheless, we're going to get back on the way for our second half at the Vitality now. Who knows? Jamie might be with CBS for the FA Cup semi-final. We don't know. But we're off for the second half here. No, mate. He's doing Forest Man City, mate. Yeah? Forest on top of the world. Yeah, da 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 da. Forest are rocking all over the world. We do not care about what's going on in the northwest. Oh, we're gonna have our eyes all over Wembley. Yeah, Bournemouth Man United, mate. It's 1-0. It's boring, isn't it? Oh, no, there ain't a game on, mate. No. Semenyo nearly made it 2-0 then. No, there isn't a game, mate. There's no game, mate. No comment. Ask Charlie. Yes, mate. We're going Munich way, lad. We're going to Munich, mate. We'll be walking down Munich way very soon to the Allianz Arena. Very soon indeed, mate. Well, that will be happening for Arsenal. Ooh. Wouldn't even happen, mate. If I was drunk, I wouldn't even love them, mate. Hate them.
To take off, but my anxiety's gone. So just want to wish everybody a great day and live in the day.
We can't stand Liverpool, mate, can we? Hate and despise them.
Everybody, hope everybody's having a great day so far. Just got back from Madrid, from the Burnabout, absolutely amazing experience. Just been on the flight, took my CBD off. I couldn't talk highly enough of it. It took complete anxiety off. I even went on the underground train at Madrid, where you had to go to get to the terminal, which I just wouldn't be able to do. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. But I have my CBD. I swear by if anybody's going on one holiday and they're fearful.
Clive burst into the box there.
Please try this. I will be giving away some free bottles on my account for anybody who needs it, just to try it. It's absolutely amazing. You know, it's helped me immensely, and I get on a plane no
Huh?
now. Just click that. Hey everybody, morning. Hope everybody has a simple. Hi, morning everybody. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Morning everybody on the plane.
Here come Bournemouth. Allison's wide right. I want to see what Lad Baby's doing at Wembley. He was at blooming Downing Street yesterday. He's at Wembley today with Forest. Yes, mate. Romero with a screamer to win at Anfield. Oh, don't show us that crap. Boo! We don't like that. Get it away. Get it away. Ugh. Don't know why they keep showing me that horrible stadium. Ah. Tom hates it. Tara. He's going to win. Corner, is he? From Mazraoui. The worst stadium in the world, yes. And Arna got a fist there. I don't think he needed to get a touch. Still 1-0 in this game. It's Charlie! Charlie, come and say hello to Arsenal UCL winners. And Flicks. And both of you say something at the same time so that you can prove that Arsenal UCL winner 2026 is not Charlie. And you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. You're going to lose today. He's here. Somewhere. Aren't you, Charlie? Stop hiding and prove to us that you ain't Arsenal UCL winner 2026. Well, prove to Flicks anyway, I believe you. Boom! You know what? Do you know what? If Forest win the FA Cup, right? Yeah? Me and Charlie are both going to go to the Community Shield together. Honestly, me and Charlie are both going to the Community Shield together and we'll sit in the Forest end. We will. Isn't that right, Charlie? Me and you, right? Yeah, Forest win the FA Cup. We're going to sit in the we're going to sit in their end for the Community Shield and watch them beat Liverpool. Hey, that's right, mate. Yeah, we'll be there, mate. We'll be there in the Forest end, cheering on. Lovely day out at Wembley with Forest. I'm just saying, if they win the FA Cup, yeah, half the crowd, mate, will be Arsenal fans in there. Yeah, Arsenal and Forest both against Liverpool. He did not. Well, that's Dylan, is it? Dylan's deluded. Dylan's deluded, mate. It's Semenya. Dylan is deluded. Dylan is deluded. Dylan is deluded. Deluded. Dylan is deluded. Dylan is deluded because he supports Liverpool FC. Da 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 da. Dylan is deluded. Dylan is deluded. Adam Smith is stricken here for Bournemouth. Mate, me and Charlie, yeah, when that Community Shield happens, mate, yeah, Forest win the FA Cup, we're going to be rocking all over the world, mate. Yeah, when Forest beat Liverpool and humble them. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Dylan is delude. Yes, we will, mate. How dare you? We don't want them. They're both shit. Oh, it's hit the woodwork there. Bournemouth so close to taking a 2-0 lead. Goes the corner. And Bournemouth unable to. Delulu. Deluding. How dare he? I know. Isn't he rude? Isn't he rude? Casemiro. To be fair, that's a good one. Dougie with the cross there. Hazard's here. Hazard's here. Hello, Hazard. You're actually watching it. Oh, wow. He's doing a double header. Why watch that crap though at Anfield? Honestly, it's going to be so boring. Yellow card here. Kluivert. Into the book. So Mason Mount's come on here for United. Maguire's going off. So Casemiro, Harry Maguire and Kobe Mainu go off. Victor Lindelof, Mason Mount. And somebody else has come on. Stop showing me it. Don't want to see it. No, thank you. No, thank you. Eh? You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, he hasn't done that, has he? Oh, the little shit. If he's done that. The little shit if he's done that. No, he hasn't deleted it. I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to reverse it then. Hang on. Well, thank goodness for that, mate, because I would have had to, that would have bleeding screwed me over. And I would have reverted the entire thing, mate, which would have been which basically would have logged everybody out and moved. That wasn't a great challenge from Evan Ilson. It looked like a scissor kick. There is a VAR check in progress. It looks like a red to me. It's very dangerous. It's a scissor kick in my book. Peter Banks is going to the monitor. Okay, mate. I haven't done anything, by the way. I haven't reverted it, so no worries. Because you did not delete the stream. He's going to get sent off, I think, here. It's really bad from Hamilton. It's a scissor kick. Right on the ankle. Stud showing. Yeah, he's going off. He's going to get sent off here. Yeah, it was a scissor kick. So Bournemouth will finish the game with 10 men, most certainly. It's a straight red for Hamilton. I think Raul has been booked as well, or one of the coaches. Adam Smith has also been booked. And Bournemouth are going to have to make changes now. Kluivert's going off. Still 1-0 to Rotherham United, by the way. At Stevenage, Birmingham City are leading Mansfield by 1-0 to 0. 3 o'clock kickoff. And Casemiro was not booked before he got sent out, before he got substituted. So the bet builder is officially out of play. Mount to Ugarte. Manuel Ugarte. I think it's off Watara. What's that? What's that? Oh, because otherwise it would look like this. For example, that's what it'd look like. But instead, just do that, and then that, and then the score changes like that. It makes it look like a graphic. Do you know what I mean? Indeed. He's back again. He's back again. He's back again. So do I, actually. 1-1, yeah. If United, Liverpool and Forest all win, I will get 17 quid. Be nice. Cook, deliver the corner from the left. Cook with the corner out by Yoro. Further clear by Mazraoui, and then Shaw away. Howson back forward. Butara's chasing. He's offside. Oh. Yeah, well, look, I'm not going to get 17 quid. Man United ain't going to win it. I think they'll get a draw. They should at least get a point here now. Mazraoui's replaced by Chido Obi. And yeah, they should get a draw because, yeah, they should take advantage of the extra man. If Addison for a scissor, it was for a scissor kick. Ugarte. Now Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, and Garnacho across for Luke Shaw. Great ball across. Chido Obi almost scored and made the instant impact. Kept in by Garnacho. And intercepted and given away. Matara not getting the foul. Huge 14 minutes, so yeah. Ugarte. Mount. Not Mount. Fernandes, sorry. Garnacho. Shaw alongside him. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's with Luke Shaw. And it was not a bad cross from Shaw. And it will lead to a corner from Houchin. And it's going to be a pressurised ending to the game for Bournemouth, who are a man down, but a goal up. Shaw across. Oh, Yoro was attacking it. Fernandes, Mount, back to Bruno Fernandes. And Ugarte. Let one go. Houchin clears it away. Shaw now, Garnacho down that left. Continues the run, drags it across. What's that? Oh, for the games that are on telly. Ooh, my goodness. He's not there. He is not. He is there. He is there. All right, dodgy boxes. Well, yeah, I don't need a dodgy box. Fraser needs a draw. Last 8 minutes here. Garnacho. Spread wide right to Dorgu. Bruno Fernandes through to Garnacho. Knocked back for Mason Mount, who came onto it. Here's Garnacho. Blocks again. Back for Garnacho, and Adams stood his ground. They're going to keep coming again, though, United, until they find the goal. I'm not sure, mate. I really don't know. All I know is that I use the sites. I mean, I personally recommend you just use the subscriptions, but there you go. Ouattara's trying to break through the middle, and Ugarte blocked up his run. Definitely wasn't the last man, so he's not going to have an impact on anything. Luke Shaw, spread wide for Garnacho. Ball across is a good one. Cleared by Cook as far as Ugarte. who picks it up and sends it to Bruno Fernandes. Back with Ugarte. Luke Shorter. Mason Mount. Garnacho. And it was intercepted. Yeah, we do some, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We only use the illegal stuff for things that we simply cannot get. They're not. They're perfectly fine broadcasters. The dogs are barking. I believe they're outside as well. So corner for Bruno. On the right. And it's straight down the throat of Kepa. They handled that one well. We do. We do. Next season it is increasing, and I think he's injured himself in the process of catching that ball, Kepa. Could be a tactical thing as well, though. Trying to slow the game down. And run the clock down as well. Yeah, 2 PMs will be on telly from next season, I think. Three PMs remain non-televised, though. I don't mind that, though, because it will encourage me to get out to a few Arsenal matches at 3 o'clock on a Saturday. I do intend to get to more matches next season for Arsenal. At 3 o'clock on a Saturday. No, the blackout's still going to stay the same. Yeah, I know, mate, but it's what it is. Ugarte for Luke Shaw. Ugarte again. Mount to Ugarte and flicked on Mount. At 3 o'clock, yeah, it will be. Next season, but 2 o'clocks are going to be all on telly, so we'll have more of a choice. It's a good tackle, that, by Chido Obi Martin. Dorgu. Garnacho, Dorgu across, and Mason Mount. Big block to deflect it behind. It was Senesi, I think. I think they'll use a bit of that. I think they'll use a bit of that Sky Sports Plus for the Premier League next season. Luke Shaw. Oh, that was a huge deflection. I thought anyway. Made a good contact. Didn't deflect either. Dorgu's gone off. Eriksen's going to come on for the last couple of minutes of whatever added time we get. Well, 9 minutes. We're not going anywhere just yet. We're going to have to wait before we can flick over to ITV. There are 9. Yes, 9 additional minutes in order here. Luke Shaw. Fed through. Chino Obi. Oh. Nearly forced the glove from Kepa. And that was a big chance. And United in search of an equaliser. Christian Eriksen. It's a short routine. Garnacho. Block from Tavernier. Bruno Fernandes clips for Garnacho, and Ouattara put it out of harm's way. It'll be a corner. Well, 2 minutes gone of the 9 added on, 7 to go. A Bournemouth fan just threw a ball onto the pitch, by the way. Shaw clipped in. Eriksen and Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes. Oh, and I thought for a second the net was rippling. I thought that was in. So many players trying to put it into the back of the net. It won't be red button, mate. It'll be Sky Sports Plus. Yeah, nobody likes the red button anyway, really. I don't like the red button. Lindelof gets it back to Onana, who was under pressure. I don't believe that for 2 minutes. Oh, Bruno Fernandes tried again. Strays at Kepa. And Kepa is complaining at somebody. I think he's moaned at his defence for the fact that Bruno had that much space. Garnacho loose as time ticks down. We've got about 4.5 minutes to go. We're halfway through the 9 added on. The Cherries have got the throw in. Can United get an equaliser against 10-man Bournemouth here? Bournemouth's first home win against United in a good long while. Is it? There's got to be some free TV, hasn't there? Can't just expect us to pay for cable. It's in. Ugarte's in. It's taken a deflection. And United do get their equaliser. It's 1-1. For now, it's 1-1. All right. It is a goal, by the way. It's Højlund. And it's 1-1. And Bournemouth now in search of the instant reply. Yeah, landlines are just expensive now, aren't they? Yeah. Time's changing. I mean, receiving calls on our landline is okay. From if you're calling from a mobile phone. To make them cheaper, I presume. And I'm getting some Super 6 points, 5 of them. And it'll also get me a £1 free bet at least on the 1-2-3 from Ladbrokes. And Bournemouth's home run of not beating United is going to continue. Lindelof win the last minute. Ooh, no penalty there. Or could there be a chance for a winner? Sure, yeah. No, that's going to be it, I think. Yeah. No surprise there. No surprise there. Yeah, it's the way forward. Well, that's it. And United have salvaged a point against 10-man Bournemouth. The final whistle's gone. It's Bournemouth 1, United 1. Next up, though, Real Football, it's the FA Cup semi-final between Nottingham Forest and Manchester City.